Hey, NL, I saw a dude chewing Zin at the gym. Any thoughts? I gotta tell you, though, you always continue to get more out of touch. So I thought maybe vaping was the natural like endpoint of nicotine delivery. I don't even know what Zin is. I just know that it's nicotine, and it comes in a pouch. Is that correct? They're little snooze pouches. It's vaping for dip. What does that mean? It's contained dip. So it's like a Tide Pod nicotine supplement, kind of. Spitless dip. I don't really understand dip either. Why do you spit when you dip? Because it's nasty? Well, then why do you eat it in the first place? You can understand my confusion, right? For the buzz? I don't know if I'm trying to figure out what's the difference. So what is a Zin pouch then? You put it into your mouth. What happens after that? You suck or chew on the pouch, and then like nicotine juice comes out, but you don't have to spit it out. It gets absorbed sublingually. It's kind of like a tea bag. Is that you slot it up in your lip, and it gets absorbed into your gums. Librarian, I don't know how you're going to make content out of that, but thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. I'm just trying to understand, okay? So is it like I'm trying to meet Gen Z on their level, okay? You are trying to quit smoking, so you start zinning instead, which gives you the nicotine buzz, but it isn't as toxic. You kind of got it? Okay. My thoughts on this have always been, I think, fair, in my opinion, and reasonable. If you already are addicted to nicotine and you take a toxic form of it, then it's good for you to go to a less harmful way to get your fix if you're not going to quit it entirely. If you are not addicted to nicotine and you start doing nicotine supplementation, I feel like you've lost the plot. You've lost your mind. Like, that's crazy. I'm sure hundreds of thousands of people fall into that camp, but that's kind of insane. I know chew is bad for you, but isn't it because there's also like other poison stuff in the chew? If the Zin is like just the nicotine and, I don't know, probably like mint flavoring or something, that might not be so bad. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't work at Philip Morris or the health department. I really, I'll give you my history with smoking, okay? I think Josh, sometimes in the past, like 10 years ago, if he was really drunk, he would smoke like 2 cigarettes. And then one time I was like, hey, let me try that. And I was like, I do not get this at all, honestly. But then there was like a 3-week period in university where me and my boys smoked like a cigar once a week. And the first time I was like, wow, this sucks, but I bet the next time's going to be awesome. And then the next time sucked. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give you like one more chance. And then we all got cigars for the third time, and we were all like, bro, this fucking sucks, dude. This shit is actually stupid. It's never good. Cigars are like expensive. They make you smell like shit and have a headache and not be able to breathe. They taste like garbage, and you don't even get high. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this as a brand ambassador, but if you're gonna smoke something bad for you, you might as well be having fun, right? You might not just smoking like just to smoke. That's crazy. I don't understand cigars at all. I don't think they make you look cool, honestly. I think when I was like 18, I was like, oh, that makes you look cool. But when I turned like 19, I was like, you do not look cool with a cigar. You have to be middle-aged. I don't know. During COVID, I would always take a walk, and then in this park near our old place, every Saturday, like 4 old dudes would pull out lawn chairs and smoke cigars in a circle with each other. And I was like, I don't know anything about them, but if they thought that they were looking cool, that impression was lost on me. Let me just put it that way. I was not like, whoa, there's some real gangsters in the park. I was like, let me guess, your wife doesn't let you smoke inside. Like, wow, really? You got your lawn chair out in a public place, just sitting down, like smoking a cigar with one ashtray on the sidewalk in between all four of you? Like, it's just kind of fucking weird to me, to be honest with you. What on earth is this ad, bro? You ever get, so I usually get these intermittent fasting ads, but it's almost always like just a dude with his belly hanging out on each one. I don't know what I did to get the gay married Navy captains. I'm happy for him or whatever. I'm just kind of confused about what it is in my cookies that got this done, man. This is so funny. This is World always has the best ads. This is also where we got the T-shirt ad that was like, "Don't mess with me" or "Don't mess with old people. Life in prison means less to them." Oh man, it's so funny, man. It's like the stages of their life. It's like, look, they're like best friends, and they're like, yeah, let's go out have a night on the town. And then they're like, we don't get to party that much, but here we are having fun. And then finally, like, I don't know why they're older at 55 to 65 than at 65 plus, but anyway, finally they realize that they're in love. And they can spend their life together, and then they go back to partying again, and then I don't know, whatever. This is like Denmark minus the other peninsula. Maybe it's a western border. Maybe this is like a Côte d'Ivoire.